Afsheen.
Hi, Padmaja.
How did you choose our institution first? What made you select SAP FICO Hub?
Before I coming to this institute, I had a total experience of 11 years, and due to some personal reason, I had taken a career break of 1 year. And after that, a few of my family friends suggested that I should get into IT. So I researched some of the IT modules which suit my requirement, and I found out that SAP is a good thing for me to pursue. So I was just trying to Google a few institutes, and I tried to get connected with almost 8 to 10 top institutes in Hyderabad. So
So,
when I was talking to them, everyone was giving me assurance about training, but no one was giving me assurance that they will also give me placement assistance after the training is over. It was only SAP FICO Hub that gave me assurance that after the training is completed, we have something called as placement assistance as well. So then I came to the institute and I had a word with Sir and you. And that was the moment when I realized that I am not going anywhere. This is the place that I will build my career in SAP and in IT. And because of the assurance I got from Sir and you about the job, no one would like to, just study and then sit at home. Everyone would like to earn good money so that they can do good for their family and friends. So even I wanted to study and I wanted to make sure that my studies are worth and my efforts are worth. So that's the reason I joined SAP FICO Hub, and it's been a great experience since then.
and when did you start this course, and how many months did it take you to attain a job? And how many interviews have you given?
So June 2024 is when I joined here, and my course was around 3.5 months, and then I think I was in placement for 2 months, and in the month of November I got placed. I think I gave interview for 2 to 3 or 4 companies, and I got selected in all. According to the way that I gave interview and looking at my knowledge and the confidence that I had, I got really good offers from the top MNCs. And I was in a position where I was able to choose. I didn't think that, SAP would be so easy. After coming here is when I realized that how easy Sir made this process for me, not only the
Wonderful.
training but the placement. And after that, I didn't think that I would be in this position 5 months later, that I would be holding offer letters of 3 to 4 companies, which are my dream companies, which operate across the world. And then I had an opportunity to choose the best company which was suited for me with the best package. So then I just picked this company because my company is corely into SAP and robotics and artificial intelligence. So I
Wow.
thought
Wow.
this is the best one for me because I will have a good growth opportunity in future as well. And that's how I chose the company that I'm currently working into.
Super, super. That's great to listen this from you, because if you have a handful of opportunities and you had a chance to pick one among them, that's a great thing, right? That's something
Right,
that
right.
everyone, will even aspire for. Correct.
Right.
That's
And
great.
one more point I would like to add here is I was from non-IT domain, and everyone
Correct.
outside told me that, oh, don't get into IT because IT is so tough, you won't be able to do it. And
Correct.
when I came to institute, I told the same thing to sir. So he said, I will make it so easy for you if you just follow the steps, like the daily classes that I'm doing and the company codes, the way I'm asking you to configure them. And then in the placement, if you do the things that I'm advising you to do, then you will not feel that it's tough. So he asked me to attend a demo first, and he told me that if you're comfortable with the demo, then you can join. And after attending the demo, I felt that yes, okay, I'm able to understand things, and then I enrolled myself in the course. As and when the course went by, day on day I used to practice. And sometimes, we are all humans, sometimes
Mhm.
on a particular day for a particular class I used to feel I did not understand this. But if I used to do it 2 to 3 days, and as time used to go, I used to understand, okay, we did this because this is interlinked to something else that sir wanted to explain. So that is how day on day I felt that SAP is not tough if you're actually following what sir is asking you to do. And whatever sir used to do daily, I used to practice it 2 to 3 times. I used to configure 2 to 3 company codes on that day itself, like that
Wonderful.
topic for that company code. So I used to be on par with sir for almost 3 company codes, but in total I think I have configured 7 to 8 company codes. So practice is also one of the key important thing that leads you to this confidence level.
No, so whatever the commitments that myself and Niranjan sir have given, we hope that it's all committed and we've delivered it. Is it?
Yes, it's all committed, it's delivered, and I still come to institute and I
Correct.
still do practice the scenarios that I have not completed because I feel that there's so much to learn. So it's an ongoing
Correct.
thing.
Correct.
Yes. So I still have sir support.
So we give equal priority for all of us. And once you placed, so it will be motivation for me and for also for our placement team and for also our students for their upcoming success. How many hours you practiced in the training?
So in the training, I think I gave 4 to 5 hours, and I used to make sure that at least for 2 to 3 company codes, I am on par with you.
Okay.
Apart from the 1 or 1.5 hours class that we have, I put in
Mm,
4 to 5 hours of practice as well.
okay. So in training period, how many company codes you have created?
In training period, I think I created 7 to 8 company codes, and then again in placement, again 4 to 5 company codes is what I created. So total 13 to 14 is what I did.
Okay. So did you get confidence by creating first company code, or when you started SAP in the first 1 week or 10 days, did you feel any difficulty in that? How did you come across the difficulties?
Yes,
The j-
definitely. In the first 3 to 4 company codes, it was very time consuming. I always had to go back and see what I have to do, how I have to do it. But then, as I went on, my speed increased from the fifth company code, and I also understood the concept well, doing it again and again. And then I was able to do it even without seeing. I was able to do the configurations because I practiced it so many times, so it was like inbuilt inside me. I was able to capture, my mind was able to capture the things, and I was able to do better analysis of scenarios. So that is how I did it.
okay. So I told you to practice multiple company codes, right? Okay.
Yes.
So you have done around 10 plus company codes, both in training and placement. So,
Yes.
which type of companies you have taken? Whether you have taken your own companies or whether you have taken the companies which is in public limited companies or what? What type of companies you have practiced? How did you take the data to practice?
So I wanted to try out everything.
Mm,
I think 4 5 company codes I took dummy,
mm,
my own. Four
okay.
five company codes I took which already exist, like which are on big scale, like Nike, or
Mm-hmm,
the example which you gave as well in the training, Britannia. I did that also,
mm,
and then Guess. So I took different huge organizations as well because they have like sister companies and we get good scenarios to do. Yeah, I have taken dummy as well as existing company codes. I did a mixture of both.
okay. So good. So I think you understood their business process and you mapped that business process in SAP
Yes,
system.
yes, because the nature of business of the company codes that I took was different. I
Okay.
was able to have exposure of various kinds of business flows and how it can be mapped in SAP to run the financial transactions according to the nature of business that they are into right now. So that was very helpful for me. Taking one company code which is into medical, the other into pharmacy, the other into retail, the other into wholesale. So I did it in that way, and it was very helpful for me in a way.
Okay. So I would like to ask you one question. So how many mock interviews you attended before attending the live interview? Me and with my team, how many interviews you have attended? So we have taken, I guess we have taken several interviews to
Yes,
make you better, but we would like to know how many.
I think I gave around six
Okay.
to seven mock interviews, out of which you had taken 3 or 4, and then my mentors had also taken 3 or 4 interviews. So yeah,
What
I
was
had
your
given.
what was your performance in the first mock interview?
So I took mock interview also very seriously.
Okay.
Same like I am giving interview in a company.
Okay.
I always used to prepare for the interview in a way
Mm-hmm.
where if I'm being asked the question, what is the flow? How am I going to answer? Like if they are asked, for example, if they are going to ask me about assessment and distribution, Then I would first explain what is assessment and distribution, and then what is the T code that is used, what is its use in SAP, and then how do we do the configuration. So I used to tell it in a flow where I'm making sure that I'm not missing any part of the uh, of knowledge that I have. I used to prepare in such a way where
Okay.
I'm asking question to myself,
Okay.
closing the book and the laptop and telling it to myself.
Okay. So if you are getting any issues in SAP system, so are you directly going to someone help, or how did you analyze yourself to fix that issues?
So if I was getting any issues, I used to see the recording or go to the Google Drive,
Mm,
or I used to practice check out by myself by trying some of the options that are available in our SAP server, or else I used to take the help of our mentors if I'm not able to resolve by myself. So mentors are also very helpful. They have supported me in resolving the errors, and I always used to maintain an Excel to capture those errors so that next time if I have that, I know what's the best solution for it, how it can be resolved quickly.
yeah. Now let's go to your interview. So you have attended, I think, 3, 4 interviews, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What was your experience in the first interview? I think first interview, second interview, you did not get selected.
Yes.
So
So
is it any disappointment, or you went back, or are you feeling low? When did you feel? So did you feel any low for that?
so as I had a discussion with you, yes, definitely I'm a human. I felt a little low, but I also felt at the same time that there were many things that I could learn from that interview. And as I went on giving interviews, I felt that my confidence and my knowledge is increasing. So it is very normal that, if you're changing your domain or if you are applying as a fresher or whatever it is, you might get rejected in one, two, three, or four interviews as well. But I don't think there is anything to get demotivated there. You might feel a little low, but there's always a next chance and a next day where you can prepare thoroughly and get back. So after giving two interviews and not getting selected, I made sure that in the next interviews I gained my confidence, and then I increased my knowledge as well, and I went back and then I got selected. So
Okay.
yes, it happens.
Thank you, Afshin.